We're on the towpath trail, biking
10 miles.
10 miles.
Of the 120-mile trail in Cuyahoga National Park.
And then we're gonna hop on the train that takes you through the park.
Ride the train back. On the Ohio Erie Canal, the old canal. This is the deepest one, 14 feet. Kind of cool.
Minnesota!
So we're in Wisconsin, heading back to Minnesota, and we got a truck wash today, and it is so clean and nice. So tomorrow we drive to Minneapolis, and that marks the end of our year-long road trip.
So sad. But over this year, we will have driven 17,890 miles on the bus, 5,309 miles on the Grom.
The Grom.
And we will have gone to 46 national parks through 29 states and 3 countries, because we swam across the Rio Grande into Mexico and went to 3 Canadian provinces, Ontario, Alberta, and British Columbia. So everybody always asks, what's your favorite national park? So we'll answer that, but kind of favorite park / favorite experiences of the trip. You can go first.
So my favorite national park was Grand Teton National Park. And we got to do the Teton Crest Trail, which is like a 50-mile backpacking trip. And the wildflowers were in bloom. And we saw a moose and bear and alpine lakes and jagged peaks. So that was my favorite park. And then a couple of other experiences that I particularly loved was rock climbing Devil's Tower with my coworkers. So 800-foot climb, multi-pitch, took hours, so fun. And then rafting through the Grand Canyon.
Obviously.
Spent 8 days going all the way through the Grand Canyon on a raft and camping and
sleeping in cots under the stars and big rapids. Okay, my favorite national park, I'd have to say, is Yosemite, because it was just such a marvel to look at these huge granite walls, and I loved watching the sunsets every night because it would light up the rocks orange and pink. And then we took an awesome backpacking trip up onto North Dome, straight overlooking the iconic Half Dome.
That was awesome.
And got to watch the sunset hit those rocks, and it was epic. Favorite experiences, though, again, the Grand Canyon rafting trip, but when we got to helicopter out of the Grand Canyon, and I got to sit in the front of the helicopter. And then we met up with my family in Page, Arizona, and got to do awesome stuff, like the Glen Canyon Dam and Horseshoe Bend, Antelope Canyon,
Lake Powell.
Yeah, so I loved that. And then
Canada,
yes, going to Banff, Canada, and seeing the bright blue Lake Moraine and Lake Louise, and hiking to that little tea house up there. That was just a really neat experience.
Big peaks and blue water.
Yeah.
Something I'm going to miss the most about this trip is definitely the freedom of it.
Yeah.
I mean, every day was a new adventure. We didn't have many obligations, and we just wake up and go hiking and be outside every single day.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's the best. I think some of my favorite bus memories are just curled up in that bed with the fairy lights on and the rain pattering on the roof, and just reading our books or drinking tea and watching The Office, board games, Quicks.
It's cozy.
It's so cozy, and it's so fun living on this bus, and I'm really gonna miss that.
My bud.
No. Kyle, I don't want this trip to end.
Me neither.
It has been the trip of a lifetime.
Best trip ever with my best friend ever.
Yeah. But it's okay. We will cherish these memories, and we will make new ones.
Yeah. There's a lot of adventure and exciting things ahead for us.
Yeah.